Hey everyone, Mr. Cockcroft again. I'm going to go a little faster than my last video because it cut me off at the end. But again, hopefully we're all doing good. And this is our social studies assignment for the week. Similar to last week when we had the ELA choice board, we are doing a social studies choice board. Only this time we are kind of limiting the options to 6 that are on the screen right here, as well as you guys sending us one historical meme because that was one of the options last week and we got a lot of good responses from you guys with like the memes for double identity. So that was kind of Mr. Kitchen and Miss Bryant liked that idea and wanted to see if y'all could find some historical memes from something from social studies we've covered. I included one here on the side, which, if you remember French Revolution, should make some good sense. All right, so again, you're choosing 2 of these, and I'll go quickly through just explaining kind of the directions for each of those. This PowerPoint is on Social Studies Canvas, so you can get to it, and then the link is posted to turn it in. This is due Thursday. If you need extra time, though, I will allow till Sunday, even though that is into your spring break time. Same with the choice board as well, or same with the movie assignment for ELA. All right, so the first one's a historical interview. For all of these, it's kind of the same directions in the sense that you need to either choose a person or a time period from that we covered in social studies class. So we listed those units here, so like the Renaissance, Reformation, all the way to World War I. You can even go before, it's like Black Death, Middle Ages. This one's kind of more about a figure. So choose a person, and you're going to create a 10-question interview with the questions and the answers. You have some options. You could do it on paper, you could do it on a Google Doc, or you could maybe get a friend or a family member to like do a partner thing and actually conduct the interview. That would be pretty cool if you do that. Second option is a comic strip. This says 6 to 8 frames. I think 4 to 8 frames is acceptable. It's kind of same deal. You're going to choose a time period or a person. This one's on the Bill of Rights, Calvin and Hobbes. Good example of having like a panel or a comic panel for each amendment. It's a good example. There are some links here that can give you some more step-by-step instructions and examples on the comic piece. Does not have to be humorous. You can definitely use stick figures. That is all good and well. Or you could do a storyboard. There's another link here for an example of a storyboard. It's actually pretty easy and it's actually really cool. I tried it out earlier. So definitely maybe look at that link to try something a little bit different for the comic strip. Digital one-pager. Kind of straightforward. We know what this is. Choose a person, so historical figure, and you're going to make a one-pager, like a little art drawing, biography, quotes, all that good stuff about this person. Propaganda poster. There's a link that'll give you a little bit more detail on different types of propaganda you could use to make your poster. You can do this on paper, on Google Drawings, also Canva. If you ever use Canva, it would be a kind of cool option to make like an online poster. Include color. The only thing specific about this is it does have to be on World War I. Okay, so this one is time specific. That's the last thing we talked about. Use your notes, use the internet for some research, and make a propaganda poster trying to convince someone to do something like join the army or help send supplies and food to the troops or something like that. Song, rap, TikTok. This one is mainly, look at the examples. There's some good examples here of a song, a rap, and then some TikToks that are pretty cool. Just read through the directions here. I'm just trying to speed up so I don't run out of time. But this one, kind of straightforward. Create a song or rap. You do not have to perform if you just want to send me the lyrics. So you could kind of transition from a song to like a poetry, like a poem almost, because all songs are basically poetry. Last one is the time period. So the letter home. Choose a specific time period, like World War I, like maybe Age of Exploration. You could do like a letter, like if you're on Christopher Columbus's ship, sending it home could be pretty cool. The main important thing for this one is giving specific details about the time period. So if you're in World War I, talk about the trenches, talk about the constant artillery barrages and the poison gas and kind of what you're seeing in that time period. Another option is to write it from the view of a historical figure during that time period. So you could be Napoleon Bonaparte and write to his family in France or write to some soldiers in France. Again, you kind of get to choose how you want to do that. Some little tips is look up examples that you might be able to use for some like letters home. You could also see like what the language was like because the language has changed over time. You could see how they talked in the 1400s, 1500s, or even like in World War I, they probably talked a little bit different than we do today. Okay. As always, if you have any questions, send me an email, send me a reminder, join my Zoom sessions, do the daily attendance polls, and yeah, keep washing your hands, keep being safe, and I'll hopefully see you all soon.